No kidding! No kidding! Bad kid! Welcome to a special Webbcapades, where we talk about things we hate about Christmas!
It's not necessarily just Christmas.
And after, because we were like, we're gonna plan this out, we're gonna write a list, and as we were writing the list, we're like, this really has nothing to do with Christmas, but things we hate about people.
In the holidays.
During the holiday season.
People and the holidays. It's not people in general. It's people in the holidays. We are going to talk about our holiday hates.
Holiday hates!
I guess I'll start because it's an annoyance factor to me. So I was part of a Secret Santa in a group that I'm in, and when they were doing the Secret Santa, a little survey went around to every person, and it was like, what are your likes, what are your dislikes, what are your favorite colors, what do you hate, so that's covered, and what are some of your favorite things. Well, I put in my favorite colors are purple and yellow, and that I love Disney, and that I don't like Mickey and Minnie, and it's not that I hate them, it's just they're on everything, and I feel like all the other characters get shafted, but that's my own Disney rant. And that I love anything to do with the beach and manatees. Okay, that was what was on my list. And I feel like if you were the recipient of such list, saying this is the person you are going to buy for, you follow that list. Or even if the person on the list is like, I am a very hard person to shop for, so a gift card to here, to Starbucks, or to get that person that thing, okay? Because that's what would make them happy. But I also must stress, do not just send it in an envelope. And I say that because somebody is expecting to get a present in the mail. For real. Let's be real. How many times have you said, man, I wish I could be like a kid who's getting fun mail and all this stuff, but you're getting bills and adulting-esque stuff. So it's a fun thing. Don't ruin it. Yeah, I speak from experience. This just happened to me. My list was not even thought of. It was completely impersonal, and I got cash in the mail. It's something so if you're going to get money in the mail, it's something that's coming from a relative that's across the path where you can't get to them, so they want to send you something so that you can get something. However, they send you money, but that's okay if that happens. Secret Santa, not so much.
To tack on to that, you mentioned something about the whole Secret Santa. If you put on your thing, just send me a gift card, I don't think you should be allowed to be a part of the Secret Santa. Secret Santa, to me, is you're going out of your way to learn something about someone.
And do something personalized.
You're doing something personalized for them. So next year we're going to try to do the Reddit Secret Santa.
Yeah, I'm not on Reddit yet, but
I've been a part of Reddit for 6 years now.
Side note, Duncan, you can sponsor us. We love you. See, extra large. Duncan.
When you get a gift, it is meant to be. It usually means, hey, I was thinking of you. Here's a gift. And sometimes the gift doesn't fit. Or not just my waist, but
your personality or whatever.
Where I'm at in my life. Sometimes I have to go, do you mind if, these pants don't fit? And then, or I'm not a big fan of this team. Can I get another team? Because, I don't like this team.
This team sucks. Right.
And it's still from that person, Because they gave you the original gift. They just gave you the wrong one by mistake. Right. You know, I'm not saying people are rude for giving you gifts that they just misunderstood or...
Okay, but sidebar, if they are giving you something that you don't like just because they're a jackwad and they like, say, they like the Ravens, but your favorite team is the 49ers, and they give you a Ravens sweatshirt, and you're like, what is this ish? No.
Go Ravens! Woo! You know, I would never get Summer of Dallas Cowboys sweatshirt, you know?
No.
Some people get extremely offended when you ask to return it. Or if they find out you've returned it.
Yeah.
And while at the same time I understand their side of it, at the same time, we're all adults.
Well, not only that, but, right, correct me if I'm wrong, a present being given is to make that person happy. Wouldn't you want them to be happy?
If my gift did not bring as much happiness to a person that another gift in its place would, I would be more than welcome for the other person to take the gift back.
Yeah, it's always been a rule in my family. And it goes back to my grandma. My grandma even was like, if it's not the right color, the right size, not the print you like, or if you just don't like it at all, take it back. Because I would rather you have something that you're happy with. It's still from the person, just not what they purchased. And that should be okay. Mm-hmm. Because the gift you are giving is for that person. So if that doesn't fit their life at that point, for whatever reason, see, here's our list.
People giving presents to make themselves look better. Hey, everybody! I'm giving this present to someone. Look at me. That's what what those people are doing.
Yep.
I gave them a gift. They should be happy.
For her.
Yeah.
You need to give it to her.
You need to give her, make sure she gets it. You can tell there's a fresh cut there.
There's a definite ulterior motive with those people.
Giving a gift should be done freely.
Uh-huh.
With no strings attached whatsoever.
No expectations.
To either person. You should not be giving a gift if you are expected to be the center of attention. You should not be giving a gift if your motives are not just to give a gift. That's what it boils down to. Yo, give a gift. Don't be a douche.
Uh-huh.
See, we told you this list was all about us hating people.
Fresh wound right there. Yeah. Mm.
And in the same tongue, don't come to a party giving crappy presents, knowing that the people at that party are going to give you good presents in return. Because that's BS too. I have a coworker who every year buys the
crappy.
And I have nothing against going to the dollar store and getting gifts for people.
No.
But
her purpose of giving a gift is to look good.
She doesn't show up empty-handed when the good gifts are given out.
Well, not only that, but she also has to have I did that.
Oh, yeah.
I did that.
Yeah, I gave, And in the same tone, the same coworker actually has been complaining that we don't exchange gifts anymore, because what she would do is she would re-gift those gifts that she got.
Ew.
So she didn't have to worry about going shopping and getting gifts for people.
Ew.
And
ew.
I haven't given gifts and been like, oh wow, man, that's really cool, thanks. And then re-gifted it because I'm not going to do anything with it. But I've never gone into someplace going, dude, I'm going to get something here that I'm totally giving to someone else.
Another one of my hates is having to be traditional for tradition's sake. And what I mean by that is, so Thanksgiving is always turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy and all the accoutrements, right? However, Christmas, people tend to do ham and scalloped potatoes and all those accoutrements. I'm using big words there.
Accoutrements.
Croutons. That being said, screw tradition. Be who you are. Be who your family is, okay? And this is what I say. And the reason I say this. My mom will literally boggle. And it's not like downing her, and if she saw this, she would totally hear what I'm saying. But she would boggle herself to death going, what are we going to have for Christmas dinner? Normally, there is another guest that comes for Christmas. So she tries to kind of put on a dinner for him too, because he's old as dirt and he, you know, likes to come out of his hobbit hole only twice a year. That being said, she's like, we have to have ham, and she'll go to the Honey Baked Ham store, and we have to have scalloped potatoes, we have to have steamed veggies, we have to have this, we have to have that, we have to have rolls, we have to have this. And I'm just like, really? Why? So this year, okay, and I can only use this year because it just happened. It literally was the 5 of us. My parents, me and Jesse in Ireland. That's it. I legit said, buy some lunch meat, buy some veggies, buy some chips, and we're good. And even with my dad, you know, buy some, like a veggie tray and a cheese and cracker. Like, I can make cheese and crackers because he's like an appetizer freak. It's funny. But do that. No, because that's not tradition. See, I have a problem with that because why do you have to adhere to a tradition just for tradition's sake? Like, keep to who you are. Like, legit.
and even if you don't, and even if you are the type of person that doesn't have any traditions and you want to start new traditions, don't be afraid to try new stuff.
Right.
We wanted pie giving this year.
Yeah.
For Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We wanted pie giving. Summer was all about making a ton of different pies, and then that's what we were going to have. Just a bunch of different pies. I think that's a brilliant idea.
And like have the healthy stuff too. But
no!
Oh my God. So have the, you know, but limit. Like, you don't need to do this full-blown thing, you know? I mean, if that's your deal and you're having like 20 people, sure. But you darn well make those people bring something. Do not pull the load on yourself. Because again, sharing is caring. That's a good thing.
The one thing that used to get me into the Christmas mood was Christmas music. And one of the local radio stations starts playing Christmas music the day after Thanksgiving. And I understand people are like, okay, so from the retail point of view, I understand why Christmas stuff is out right after Halloween. Or even sometimes right before Halloween. I get it. It's because you want people to buy stuff for the upcoming holidays so they're not doing it last minute. Because they're supposed to be buying gifts last minute, not Christmas trees. I get all that, okay? I'm not here to argue that point. I am here to argue the point that if you're going to play Christmas music, play something other than...
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day, you gave it away.
Do they know it's Christmas? Is it a Christmas song?
Do they know it's... I don't even have the tone for it.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's not a Christmas song. It's about genocide.
Yeah.
Let's take that out of our Christmas song rotation.
Yeah, the repertoire needs to change.
Alright. Some of the...
Another big word. Accoutrement. Repertoire.
Accoutrement took me off guard. I'm elated that you're using big words, but...
How elated are you?
And like this year, like I would flip to that station every once in a while and be like, whatever! And I would turn it off. Because most of the time it was Mariah Carey.
Yeah. All I want for Christmas.
And it was finally until like last Wednesday or Thursday, I think it was. On the way to work, I flipped on the station and Feliz Navidad came on. And I jammed out the Feliz Navidad. It's catchy. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Can't have this.
So music, stop being crappy.
I am specifically talking to parents who are in separate households, meaning divorced parents or whatever, and the sets of grandparents. The two sides of the family, okay? The maternal and paternal. Yeah, big words there too. Anyway, this is directed at you, okay? First, I need you to remember, the ones you are buying for are children, tiny human beings. Okay? And I'm talking about the ones that are like under the age of 18 who are not legal adults yet. Okay? This goes for teenagers. This goes for all of that. But, first and foremost, they are children. They are not meant to be a pawn of affection. And what I'm going at is present competition. This side doesn't need to get 13 presents because this side got 10. This doesn't make you look better. Okay? It doesn't make the child or children that you are using as a pawn like you better or love you better because this one was only able to get 10. Okay? And it's not even about able. Don't wreck your life to one up the other side. It's not worth it because all you're doing is hurting the kid. And then the parents who are rational and logical will have to explain to the child, no, that's not what Grandma meant to do. She just wanted to get you presents. You're lying to your kid, okay? Because that's not true. I have never said, well, that's just what, that side wanted to do. No, I have always told Ireland, open your eyes and see what you need to see. And that's it. And she does. She has seen it. It's not made her grow up anymore. It has made her understand what kind of mess was going on. I'm not airing our dirty laundry either because there's been people, even at her birthday parties, who were friends that had to one-up another. We had somebody do that one year who had to one-up the other friend because, and get her a bigger present. And it was ridiculous. There's no reason for that. Don't do that to your kids. And the reason I think it makes me as mad as it does is the fact that I was that pawn. Okay? I had my mother's mother and my father's mother. They would fight. It was like a gladiator ring and I was in the middle. And it was ridiculous. This one would buy me all this stuff. This one would buy me all this stuff. And then when this one decided to take me shopping over the summer, this one had to do the same thing but buy more. All it did was make me feel horrible. Don't do that. I don't care if the kid is 1 or the kid is, 25. And it still happens even with me. Well, not anymore. But it did up to just 4 years ago. So, this is not supposed to be a Debbie Downer at all. We just wanted to put it out there because we wanted to say that we know we're not alone. We've talked to a lot of people who actually deal with these kind of things. And those exact things we listed. So, what I want you to do, no matter how idiotic you think it sounds, if it matters to you, it matters. Comment below and leave us your holiday hates. And I'm sure that you'll see that a lot of us have a lot in common. I will tell you another one that's the holiday hate for me, Jesse, is people in stores.
Oh, that's just an everyday
Around
thing.
holidays. No, but especially around holidays. So now that we have given you our holiday hates and given we'll see you later. Bye.